Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel, Mystic of Venice Tarot. This is your relationship reading for the end of September and the beginning of October 2025. And this is your love relationship reading. And so let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start by clearing the energy. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please be here now to give Taurus the messages they need for their highest good in relationships, September and October 2025. All right. So I'm using the Tarot de Marseille deck. I love this one. It's in French. It's got the kind of classic Rider-Waite style images. How's your month doing? I hope everything's going well. Yeah. I hope that you had a wonderful eclipse and that you're embracing these transformations that are coming in for you at this time. And, yeah. So let's see what kind of changes you're going through. I'm going to break the deck. And we're going to start with the position that you guys are in, how you feel right now. You're coming up as the world upside down. So you're heading into the close of a chapter in your life. It's like the end of some cycle in your life that you've been going through. And so this is like a celebratory time. Whatever this chapter is, we'll get more into it. But you feel like there, you maybe have gone through all of the stages in this relationship, and you feel pretty complete here. And then that was upside down, so it's like you're coming into this, feeling. And they have the Page of Cups. So they're feeling like tender-hearted, romantic, like they're wanting to offer this cup of love, or or have offered this cup of love, but they have like a tender kind of like love for you, puppy love feeling for you, like they adore you, an adoration. And then let's see, how do you view them? Okay, so you view them as the moon, and so you find that they're like quite mysterious, and like you like that. You see that they're mysterious, but also it's like you're trying to figure out how to get closer to them, or how to shed some light on these like other parts of them. Yeah, maybe they're quite withdrawn or secretive, or just not talkative. And they see you as the devil. And so they see you as like they love you so much they're almost addicted to you. Like they kind of see you as a bit of an obsession, but they also see you like this is some, a self-imposed restriction. Like maybe they're not maybe they're neglecting other parts of their life because of this, of these self-imposed restrictions. How do you feel about this relationship in the past? So you saw it as that like it was growing, as a beginning stage, it's growing. And you're really like hopeful, passionate, this kind of thing. And they saw it in the past as the Queen of Swords, sorry. Oh no, King of Swords. So, like, a really wise choice. this is like a relationship that looks good on paper. Um, so somebody that could be an intellectual equal, and that you could really, be a power couple with. And now, um, like, you've grown a lot in this time. You started as the ace and now you're in the nine. It showed diligence and perseverance, and you've really like worked through your troubles together, your struggles together, and it's kind of built up, maybe like a little bit of a blockage in the way that you guys communicate with each other, from past like conflicts and stuff. For instance, like when you are, you get into a little argument with somebody, and then the next time they're like, oh, well, I can't do that anymore because the last time I did that, you did this. It's like that sort of thing. So there's a little bit of that. And then they see it as the upside down, the Queen of Pentacles. So this person is, he sees it as a little impractical. I mean, it can be any gender. They see it as impractical, or want to like grow it to a state where it is more stable. It feels unstable, especially with the devil there. There's like some sort of like, there's a bit of hot cold with the moon and the devil there. Let's see here. And then in the future, you see this relationship working if everything goes with the flow, if it doesn't feel like too much of a juggle, but like a fun, playful, flowy energy. And they see this going forward, if you guys can connect spiritually. This is the Pope card. It's the Hierophant, and like they see it going forward if diplomacy is used, and like reaching out for spiritual help, maybe even counseling or something of this nature. And then what was after that? Let's see here. The challenge is going to be the Queen of Wands. This is I think like, I want to say like maturity and the passions, because this is a fiery relationship. If those passions can mature, then this challenge can be overcome. And it looks like you guys are willing to put the work into it with this, because you still have this World card, the starting of a new cycle. And let's see, this is rewards. Oh. It's the rewards that can come from working on this relationship is that you can find like out the inner mysteries together, perhaps in the spiritual nature, or perhaps the lessons that you teach each other throughout your relationship that then make you understand the mysteries of life. And then let's see the outcome. The outcome, it's just saying that you need to, you've got the upside down, it's saying that you need to reflect. You may need to take some time apart to like reflect and meditate on like what exactly your priorities are going forward in life, and your priorities are in the relationship. Kind of reflect on what your needs are, and have that time for like the mental rest if there has been any types of arguing, and definitely reflection. And so that goes back with this therapy here. I would definitely do that. Let's see. What's the best this relationship can arrive at? What's the best hope possibility this situation can arrive at? Oh, Judgment. You know, like you guys could really like try and put each other in each other's shoes and like have like an understanding of, you know, because if you can like be more compassionate towards each other and judge each other less, like then you can get through this. And then what's the worst case scenario here? What's the worst case scenario for this relationship? Death. It could end, you know, or transform. You know, it could transform a worst case scenario, or it could just end. You know, like, and that's the worst. Really, that's the worst thing that can happen. Like, you can either, you know, try to be more compassionate to each other and not judge each other so easily for past mistakes and new mistakes, and like relationships are tough. They require work, and you know, and if you've got somebody you really love, then it's worth the work to put into it. Yeah, let me know if any of this is resonating for you, and have a great rest of the week. See you later.